There are longer roads than the one I'm on, and there are those longer gone. But no one's been so far from home. I lie down where the night might find me, look back on all those miles behind me, close my eyes so what I see won't blind me. Everything but love was a waste of time. I may have lied when I said farewell. Where you go, love goes as well, leaving me no place to stand, leaving me right where I am, knowing you had once been mine, and everything but love was a waste of time. Maybe you're starting out and you're an actor, or you're a writer, you're a poet, or whatever you think you are. And you go to the internet and you say, okay, I want to find a writer's agent. And you Google that and you find 50 writer's agents. And you Google poet's agent and you find they're calling the police. Because anybody who claims they are a poet's agent is a criminal, pulling a con. A lot of money in poetry. So when you get to the end of your tether, rocky times, and you conclude, much to your sorrow, that in order to get out of this fix, you may have to sell a poem. It may seem a little far-fetched, but it's not. There are many, many thousands of $1 million poems. Here's one. We skip the light fandango, turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick, but the crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray. And so it was later, as the miller told his tale, that face of hers just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. Here's another about a Savannah gentleman. I've been to his grave, Spanish moss festooned cemetery in Savannah. And on this guy's tombstone it says, "Here lies Johnny Mercer, and the angels sing." Here's a $1 million poem, one of them that he wrote. Just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. Let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Look up at the skies until I lose my senses. Can't look at hovels and I don't like fences. Don't fence me in. And another gifted poetess, in her $1 million poem, came up with one of the greatest rhymes. A brown-eyed girl in hand-me-downs, whose name I never could pronounce. Rhyme like that. But it gets worse. Here's a $10 million poem. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never loved you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. Now here is $100 million poem. Boy Scouts on it now. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. People seem to think, with some reason, that they can hate poetry. But not when you call it a song.
Whose name I never could